Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I thought I'd, excuse me, today I thought I'd take a look at a new pickup that I got. I've acquired Iron Fist, the Danny Rand, the early years omnibus is what it's called. It's fairly new, so it's easily obtainable for those of you who are fans of Iron Fist. In the 1970s, there was a big craze in the US for all things kung fu and martial arts and things like that. The theaters were showing martial arts movies, and it was just a big craze that swept the nation. And Marvel Comics decided that they would jump on the bandwagon. They first did with Shang-Chi, but they wanted to create another character, and they created Iron Fist. My recollections of Iron Fist are more, I remember him from Power Man and Iron Fist. That was when he would team up with Luke Cage. And I wasn't really aware of the character at the time, probably because I was quite young, and I was into sci-fi and Spider-Man and things like that. Iron Fist at the time, when he was first published, just was not on my radar. It wasn't until much later that I came to know of Iron Fist. And I like Iron Fist. I don't know a whole lot about him, but what little I do, I like. And I wanted to get this omnibus so I could read more about him and his adventures. So here's the cover. I don't know if there's any variant cover to it or not. It's pretty decent size omnibus. Here's the spine, and like I said, it's Iron Fist, Danny Rand, the early years. And here are the issues. It collects Marvel Premiere 15 to 25, Iron Fist 1 through 15, Marvel Team Up 63 to 64, and material from The Deadly Hands of Kung Fu 18 to 24 and 29, 31 and 33, and Special Number 1, and Bizarre Adventure 25. It does say mature content, so I guess it's not really for kids, but I think it's because of the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu magazine. The regular comics, I think, are just fine. So use your own judgment if you're gonna show your kids. Here's the inside. No art, just Iron Fist's logo. And on the back, we've got the Iron Fist brand that is on his chest. I really like this right there. That's good art. John Byrne. The creative team is quite a few people, as you can tell from here. The writers are several famous people here. You got Chris Claremont, Doug Manch, Tony Isabella, Roy Thomas, Len Wein, David Anthony Kraft, and Bill Mantlo. You've got illustrators Ruby Nebres, John Buscema, Herb Trimp, Don Perlin, and Marshall Rogers, as well as John Byrne, Larry Hama, Gil Kane. I mean, you've got some very famous creators here. It starts off with Marvel Premiere number 15. That's Iron Fist's first appearance, and it's from May of 1974. And it continues through Marvel Premiere, The Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, more Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, Iron Fist number 1 from 1975, through Iron Fist 15 of 77, couple Marvel team-ups, and Deadly Hands of Kung Fu from 1977, and the last issue is Bizarre Adventures from March of 1981. So very 70s. And Roy Thomas gives an opening essay here, as well as Chris Claremont. There is a 2 Marvel Masterworks of Iron Fist that are available. I think they're out of print, but if you can find them and you'd rather have those, you can get those. They've collected them in this omnibus, but I wanted this omnibus because it had the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu material in it as well, which the Marvel Masterworks did not. But this is Iron Fist's first appearance, Marvel Premiere number 15. So Kung Fu in America is at its height. And we've got kind of an origin of Iron Fist. I think the artwork is quite good. Larry Hama did this issue here. Like I said, the artists weren't consistent, but I think what's there is good. And you've got the letter pages and the house ads here. I remember when you could cut up your comic and cut out the coupon here and subscribe to Marvel Comics, and they'd send them to you in the mail. I don't think they do that anymore. Oh, here's the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. Here's Iron Fist. We got Shang-Chi in there. David Carradine from the Kung Fu TV series. I remember that. I used to watch that all the time. So, for those of you who don't like black and white comics, just be aware there's black and white comics in here. I don't mind. I have no problem with it. Here we go. Iron Fist versus Batroc the Leaper. Always liked Iron Fist's costume as well. This Warhawk, yeah, he was in the X-Men. I remember reading an issue with Warhawk. I think this was this Warhawk's first appearance? I think so. Here's another issue of the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. And again, this is the Iron Fist material. If any of you like these black and white Deadly Hands of Kung Fu issues, and you'd like to see more of that, they do have, I think, a couple omnibuses of them. I don't know if they're still in print or not. Hey, Chuck Norris. But yeah, you can actually get this stuff in an omnibus format. Like I say, a lot of this is the reason I wanted this, is because I wanted the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu material. I wasn't sure if I wanted the omnibuses, but I certainly wanted the Iron Fist black and white material. Here we have Marvel Premiere number 24. Still, Iron Fist still does not have his own title yet. Here we go. Iron Fist in his own title. Iron Fist versus Iron Man. And this is where we have Chris Claremont taking over the writing duties, and John Byrne teaming up with him as the artist. And somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is before Chris had his run on the X-Men. I'm pretty sure that's the case, but someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm certainly no expert. So I'm a big fan of John Byrne's art. So I really like these issues of Iron Fist. And we have some more black and white action. And back to Iron Fist. Colleen Wing. More of the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. This one's got the white tiger in it. I remember the white tiger. I think it was a Marvel team up or something that I had. This is a very cool cover. Iron Fist number 8. I really like that cover by John Byrne. Oh, this is Iron Fist takes on the Wrecking Crew. Anybody remember the Wrecking Crew? I remember the Wrecking Crew. Iron Fist versus Captain America. Iron Fist versus Boomerang. Here we have a key issue. You wouldn't think there'd be a key issue for Iron Fist, but there is. This is Iron Fist number 14. It's the very first appearance of Sabretooth. So for all you X-Men fans out there, and for those of you who maybe new X-Men fans and didn't realize Sabretooth had his first appearance in the pages of Iron Fist number 14. So that's definitely a collectible key issue if you can find yourself a copy if you want to. And Wolverine's in here too. And wait a minute. No, this was Iron Fist 15. The Iron Fist only lasted 15 issues. The Kung Fu craze was dying down, and I guess the sales were getting soft, and so they decided that Iron Fist number 15 would be the last one. But he got to fight the X-Men. And then there was a couple Marvel team-ups where he was with Spider-Man. And we have the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. So again, some more black and white issues. That's pretty cool. Daughters of the Dragon. And then the Marvel Magazine Bizarre Adventures. This is the last issue in this omnibus. What kind of extras do we have? Well, we do have some. We've got some house ads. They were going to do an Iron Fist magazine. They got to the point where they'd even produced a cover and some ads for it, but they didn't do it. Got some original art. There's Sabretooth. Some sketches there. And then there's some covers. Covers of Marvel Tales where they were reprinting some of these issues. And that's it. This book retails for $125, but you can get it cheaper. Just a matter of shopping around. I got mine off of Amazon, and they had a good deal on it. So I'm looking forward to getting into it. It looks interesting to me. Looks action packed. I'm glad I got it. If any of you have read it already or read this material already, let me know what you think. And if you think this is something that you might be interested in too, go ahead and pick yourself up a copy. It should be easy to get. So thanks for joining me and spending this time with me, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.